I'm Mike Martis, Director of Marketing at Finch.
And I'm Nevin Zavell, e-commerce product specialist at Finch. And Mike, want to introduce George from Flocksy. So George, welcome to the pod.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is great.
You see all this doom and gloom about AI's taking over artists. How do you guys think about it?
I'm thrilled by it. I think it's great, especially from a marketing angle. I've been using Midjourney heavily. I really like Midjourney, and it's great for just saying, I have an idea. Let me see how that looks if I put it in there. And it's a great starting point for someone to actually go in and start to work. I can fine tune it till I get it roughly, and then I'm like, okay, take this and make it a cohesive drawing. Make it something that a human actually made with your personal spin on it. And it's really good for ideation and just coming up with taking what's in your head and quickly getting it out there to see if it works, so you're not wasting a ton of time with yourself and others, and that works out.
I'm absolutely in love with that take. That is pretty much 100% my stance on it as well, is that it is incredibly good at getting you from 0 to 1, but when trying to get you from 1 to 100, you do need to have a human in the mix. In the land of the robot, the human is king.
I love your take on it, that to use Midjourney to get, or some kind of image AI to get your idea, 50% there, and then give that to Flocksy and say, hey, this is basically it, but these changes, can you do that for me? That, I think, is a great example of how you should think about using AI.
That creative spark is genuinely what is going to set ad campaigns apart. Have our articles written by ChatGPT, we don't need a content person. We're going to just generate our, creative through Midjourney. We don't need, a graphic designer. We don't need an agency. To my opinion, those are the companies that are going to fail.
We're making a pretty safe bet to keep hiring creatives, keep hiring content creators, keep generating unique content that reflects your brand's ethos, that reflects what you're doing.
Coming up with creative marketing strategies, coming up with a way of doing something like you're describing, like the competition hasn't done, that other people haven't done, is going to get more and more important. With the current generation of AI, they're pulling from existing sources. So you are going to end up with something that's very similar to what everyone else is doing. And I think there's, at least for the foreseeable future, you're going to have a space for people coming up with ideas that have not been thought of before.
With all of the different creative services out right now, having just a predictable flat rate model where you can know the quality, to me is something that really does jump out, and is why we here at Finch, we recommend it.
We use it in marketing. What's really cool about Flocksy is you can pick basically a designer that you like to work with and continue to keep working with that kind of project manager designer, and that, once you cycle through some and you find one that you like, and she's found one she's liked, you can see, if you go to finch.com right now, you'll see plenty of graphics that were sourced from using Flocksy, right? So, and we've got it in our decks and in our marketing materials. So we don't endorse products we wouldn't use. We're currently actually using it. So big kudos to that. It works exactly like you guys say it does. And there's no, hidden fees, hidden, loopholes where you can't get things done. We love it.
I'm really glad to hear that.